Hi guys, thanks for joining me again for Cooking with Qunoot. Today I'm going to share a blueberry whole wheat muffin. So for this recipe we're going to get started with the wet ingredients. We're going to do half a cup of Greek yogurt. Okay, so seems about right. We're going to go ahead and add this Greek yogurt. We're using Greek yogurt again because we're not adding any fat to this. So we need something to make the muffin actually bake and rise and come together. The next ingredient we have is skim milk. I'm doing 6 ounces, 3/4 of a cup. Go ahead and add that into your Greek yogurt. We're going to use sugar-free applesauce, and I'm actually using blueberry sugar-free applesauce. So you can take a glance. It's actually, sometimes it actually gives the muffins a hint of a blue, which is kind of cool, especially if you're making it for kids. So we're going to do the sugar-free blueberry applesauce. And that's 1/4 of a cup, in case you're measuring it on your own. Oops. Our next ingredient is going to be an egg. This is a large egg. Perfect. Okay, we're going to do a teaspoon, approximately teaspoon of vanilla extract. Go ahead and eyeball it. If you like a little bit more, feel free to add it. And that is all of our wet ingredients. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. Make sure you don't mix it up too high at first, because you don't want egg and milk getting all over yourself. So you want the egg to break apart and come together well with the Greek yogurt and the skim milk. As you can see, we have this beautiful, almost pink purple color. Again, that's our blueberry applesauce, our Greek yogurt, our skim milk, and our egg. So I'm going to go ahead and incorporate our dry ingredients. Our dry ingredients are going to be whole wheat pastry flour. Make sure you get pastry flour. Whole wheat flour is usually used for breads. We're going to do 2 cups of this. That's 1. What I always do is level off the top. Make sure you're not doing rounded cupfuls. You want to make sure you level off the top. Okay? That's 2 cups of pastry flour. Next, we're going to use a cup of cane sugar. Again, if you want this recipe to be lower in calories, you can do a cup of Splenda instead. Splenda makes a great baking. A bag for strictly baking, so you buy it in bulk and it's awesome. And that's perfect. Awesome. Cup of cane sugar. We're going to use just a teaspoon of cinnamon. It's half a teaspoon. I like the cinnamon just for the smell. It's not really for the taste necessarily in this scenario. And I'm going to do half a teaspoon of baking soda and baking powder. So I'm sure you guys are curious as to why the blueberries aren't in here yet. I'm going to wait. I'm going to mix this in, incorporate evenly, and then add in the blueberries and mix the blueberries by hand. I don't want to crush the blueberries by adding it in with the mixture. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a little mix. Incorporate all of our ingredients. Again, don't put this on glass because you'll have flour all over. flour and the wet ingredients on the side is mixed in as well. Baking is usually all about measurements. It's pretty much all math. So if you are, off by a half a cup or something, it makes a significant difference. If you get your baking soda or baking powder, it makes a significant difference. So you have to make sure that your measurements are correct. If half your ingredients are on the side of the bowl and you don't mix them in, your measurements aren't really on point. So make sure you scrape down the sides and get it into the batter. Okay. Now I'm going to give this another mix. So in total, we'll probably be mixing about 30 to 40 seconds, I would say. As you can see, everything's incorporated evenly. It just looks like one awesome mixture. It's very thin, but it's not too fluid where it won't bake up. So this is perfect. This is the mixture we're looking for. Like I said, I was going to incorporate the blueberries once the batter is all mixed in together. So we're going to do about a cup of blueberries. Get a few extra blueberries, don't worry about it. Okay, got about a cup of blueberries. Put those aside, and then I'm going to mix this by hand using my spoon. So you just want to fold in the blueberries. Awesome. Okay, so as you can see, the blueberries are incorporated evenly. You're folding it in, so some of them, they're not all scrunched up in one side. It's folded in evenly throughout the mixture. Okay? Perfect. So what I'm going to do is now put these in our muffin tins or cupcake tins for today. Sometimes I even like using the mini ones. They bake up quick and they're cute, especially for the kids. Kids love these. So I'm going to go ahead, I already have these lined up. I'm going to go ahead and spray these with a little bit of cooking spray, just so they don't stick and they evenly come out once you take the wrapper off. So what I usually do, I've done this before on Cooking with Qunoot. I've used a ice cream scooper. This will ensure that all of these are even. When you have even amounts, they're all baking at the same time, and one's not ginormous while one is small, so it's perfect. It's the perfect portion size. And because of the sliding action in the ice cream scooper, all the batter comes right out instead of sticking to the spoon. So see how perfect that looks? See how the portion looks fantastic? Okay. Perfect. So we have two even ones. If you want to get a little bit creative, you can sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top if you want to, but these are ready to go. So I've already baked a batch. These will make approximately 12 to 15 muffins, depending on how big or small your muffins are going to be. But I'm going to go ahead and show you a few that I've already made. Okay, so these are what the muffins are looking like. They're brown on top. If I open one up, you'll get to see they're lighter in the middle. They have a little bit of a blue hint to them. You can see the blueberries. They're fantastic. So give these a try. If you have any recipes that you want to see on Cooking with Qunoot, if you have any recipes that you love but you want to see a healthier version of, feel free to contact me, send me a suggestion, and be sure to subscribe to my email updates so you can get these fantastic recipes. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy.